Archangel Michael says, they thought you'd never find out. But heaven just exposed it all. You weren't supposed to see this. They wanted to keep you in the dark. They smiled in your face and whispered behind your back. But heaven was listening the whole time. And now, I, Archangel Michael, have been commanded to tell you, the truth is out. The masks are falling. The lies are unraveling. They thought they were hiding a broken bar, but you are covered in light. And light always finds the truth. You may feel confused right now. You may even question what you're sensing. But I assure you, if your spirit has been restless lately, if you felt something off without any proof, it's because your soul already knows what your eyes haven't seen yet. Heaven is not waiting any longer. Tonight, I'm going to show you exactly why things had to fall apart, why certain people couldn't come with you, and why you're not being punished, you're being prepared. Let's begin with what you didn't see: a broken bar. They were pretending, acting like they were for you, but secretly doubting your purpose. They weren't celebrating your growth. A broken bar, they were comparing it to their own fears. Some even called you too much, too intense, too spiritual, too serious. But what they were really saying was, you've become someone I can't manipulate anymore. That's why they started backing away. Not because you did anything wrong, a broken bar, but because your elevation convicted their comfort. But here's what changed this week. Heaven exposed the one who was draining your light. Suddenly, you started seeing signs, messages, dreams, slip-ups in conversations. Those weren't random. Those were spiritual red flags, divine alerts. Your soul was being prepared for the truth. They weren't for you. They were near you. But now, that energy is being removed. Not to punish you, but to promote you. Let me speak this clearly. Heaven has passed judgment. Not with wrath, but with clarity. Everything that was confusing is about to make sense. Everything that hurt is about to be healed. Everything that was last a broken bar is making space for what's meant. You are not losing people. You are shedding false attachments. You are not being abandoned. You are being positioned. Positioned for purpose. Positioned for power. Positioned for peace. This is what's coming next. Unexpected relief. Clarity in decisions. A conversation that finally brings closure. New people who speak your soul's language. And spiritual acceleration you've never felt before. Why? Because you're no longer dragging dead weight. The path ahead is lighter. You are rising, faster, stronger, freer. Beloved, the betrayal was real. But so is the breakthrough. The pain was deep. But so is the healing. And no matter what they tried to hide, a broken bar, heaven exposed it at the right time. Not to hurt you, but to protect you. So now, rise. Walk forward. Trust again. But this time, trust heaven first. Your soul has graduated. Your light has matured. And you are no longer the version they tried to bury. Before you go, speak it into the comments. Heaven exposed the truth. I am walking in clarity now. What they meant for harm, God used for good. I trust the divine timing. Let your words become a confirmation for someone else who needs to hear this too. And remember, I, Archangel Michael, will always show up when you are called to rise. We will speak again. But until then, stay bold. Stay discerning. Stay radiant. You are protected. You are chosen. You are free. Beloved soul. I want you to breathe right now. Not a shallow breath filled with worry, but a deep, holy, liberating breath. Because what's been clinging to you as shame, guilt, betrayal is no longer yours to carry. What they said about you was never your identity. What they took from you will be restored in greater measure. What they meant for harm has already been rerouted, and not just for your survival but for your ascension. You may have asked, why didn't I see it sooner? Why did I let it go on for so long? Why did I trust them with so much of me? But beloved, that wasn't weakness, that was your purity. It was your heart. Your love was never foolish, it was fearless. And heaven took notice. Every tear you cried was recorded. Every night you questioned yourself and you were being held, even in silence. Now, the shift has begun. Not only are you being healed, a broken bar, you are being rebuilt. Brick by brick. Layer by layer. Day by day. Not as who you used to be, but as the version you were born to become. With every toxic cord that has been severed, your gifts are becoming sharper. Your peace is becoming deeper. Your insight is becoming stronger. Your dreams are no longer foggy, they're prophetic. Pay attention, you will begin to see signs all around you. A song that speaks directly to your moment. A stranger's words that confirm your prayers. Sudden urges to let go of places you've outgrown. These are not coincidences. These are your spiritual senses activating. You're no longer surviving the attack. You're starting to understand the assignment. Let me remind you again. You're not broken. You're becoming. You're not behind. You're being positioned. And the version of you that cried over their lies, that version has now been laid to rest. Who you are now. You trust your intuition. You don't shrink to be accepted. You no longer beg for access, you bless with boundaries. You have returned to yourself. And this return is holy. So I, Archangel Michael, leave you with this. From this moment forward, you will attract what's aligned. You will feel protected, even in silence. You will stand taller, love wiser, speak softer, and walk in sacred authority. Heaven has stepped in. The watchers have been revealed. And your path is now clear. Nothing hidden will hold you back. Nothing stolen will stay gone. And nothing fake will have access to your sacred space. If this message stirred something deep in you, don't hold it back. Speak it. Declare it. Type it boldly. The truth has set me free. I trust the divine exposure. Archangel Michael guided me through the shadows. Heaven is rewriting my story. Your comment might be the very sign someone else was praying for. Let this space be filled with echoes of truth, healing, and power. And remember, this was not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this at the exact time you did. Now go forward, not in fear of a broken bar but in divine fire. Until we meet again, stay grounded, stay sacred, stay brave.